Hello guys, you guys are welcome back to my channel once again. So this particular information is for people that are planning to travel abroad, so either to the UK or any other country. This information is for you. Remember, information is power. You don't need to get to abroad and be stranded. You don't need to travel and then you regret why you had to travel. Let me tell you one thing. This has been happening frequently of recent. Probably they did not get the right information, or probably they just ignored it, thinking, let me just get to abroad first. Everything will be all right. Guys, it's not like that. I'm going to tell you why. But before then, if you are just coming across my channel for the first time, please do want to subscribe, turn on your notification bell. What we do in this channel is give you tips on immigration, lifestyle in the UK, sponsorship visas, work, and every other thing that is happening in the UK and environs. So guys, if it's what interests you, please subscribe and let me know your opinion in the comment section. So before I do that, I want to start with a little story of how I moved to the UK with my family. That's I, my husband, and our child. So my husband applied for a skilled worker visa. He came into the UK first. Yes, first he came into the UK alone. So not that we wouldn't have moved in with him the same time, but he decided to come into the UK alone first to see how things are, at least to get some things sorted out, an accommodation for us to come in and all those things. And we joined him a year after. So not that it wouldn't favor some people. Definitely it's gonna favor some people if you make plans, put these in place and sort out all you need to sort out before coming in. And it will be unfavorable to some if you do not make plans, put plans in place and sort out all you need to sort out before coming in. So when he came in, he started working for some months. He was able to save a little money from there, because I know some people after doing the exchange rate will feel like once I get there I will be able to cope, or I can borrow money from people. Once I get there I will be able to pay back months when I arrived in the country. Some people end up getting stranded because they had to sell off their properties, sell off their land, sell off their valuables just to get to abroad. Sometimes they tend to ignore some informations they hear or see, or people telling them about things in the country. But sometimes they used to feel like the people are discouraging them, but that is not the truth. Sometimes you need to listen and act, because there are some pros and cons in every aspect of life. So guys, if you are planning to move abroad or you are relocating anytime soon, I would like you to listen to this, because it will be very, very vital. It will be very, very informative. Sometimes I see videos of people getting stranded in the UK and even any other country, and they will end up saying abroad is not for me. Abroad can be for you if you make proper plans, if you make valuations. Is it really worth it? What am I going to gain from it? What am I going to lose from it if I leave the country? How was my business back then in my country, and how am I going to start from the country I'm going to now? Those are some of the questions you need to ask yourself. And if you have people in the country that you are planning to move into, you will need to ask some questions as well. At least you will get more information before leaving your country, your home country. So that brings me back to the reason I am making this video today. So guys, a certain family just moved into UK 6 months ago, according to the lady when she told me. So she said, as she came into the UK, she came in as a master's student, and with masters you can move in with your family. So she had 5 kids, a husband, making altogether 7. So though she said she got the information, she was told, she listened to so many stories about it, but she ignored it because she felt like it was discouraging, and she never knew they will have to be renewing their visas yearly, and she will have to pay for post-study work visa as a master student as well. So she said she never knew all these things. And as she came into the UK, it's been the husband working in and out, because as a mother, she will have to take care of the kids. And as a student, she will have to be going to school at least. So guys, That was how she arrived in the UK. And for the 6 months they have been in the country, they were not able to get accommodation, so they have been spending days in the hotel, Airbnb, and all this money the husband has been working is not enough to take care of the family, is not enough to feed, is not enough to pay for accommodation, because definitely they have been spending lots of money in the Airbnb and hotels accommodation. And secondly, if you're coming into the country, if you're coming into the UK, some landlords wouldn't just want to give you a house like that, because they feel you need to be able to renew your rent, and rent is monthly, so they don't want a situation that you will come begging and pleading. And aside that, they will want to know that you are staying in the country legally, so that it's not put them into trouble as well. So that is what really happened here when they came into the country. And now she's regretting the actions, she's regretting everything, because the people back home that she borrowed money from have been calling and disturbing her to pay back the money. And she could not go back. She can't go back to her country because she has sold everything they had in the house, her properties, and even the valuables they had back then in their home country before coming into the country. And all their mind was within 6 months they would be able to pay back this money to the people they collected money from. And that was what really failed, because there was no proper planning. And having a family of 5 is not that easy in the country, because you cannot leave your family, you cannot leave your children and go to work. And as a student that she is, she can only work for 20 hours in a week, and leaving the children is not advisable, because anything can happen, and the husband cannot stay back and watch the kids, because he had to do full-time morning and night just to cover up the expenses. And that is not still enough, because the family is really a large family to say. So guys, this was how she regretted the actions, and now she has come that far that she cannot go back to their home country, because she is already doing her master, she has already started the program, and she can't just quit like that. And it's really, really depressing for her. She says she keeps crying morning, afternoon, and night. She has been depressed because people keep calling her to return the money she borrowed. She has been feeling so bad. She has been feeling like she made a huge mistake. And that is why I brought this to you, so at least you can learn from it. If she was able to come into the country, maybe for herself, at least to maybe make proper plans while she brings in her family, it would have been better, because by then she would have worked, even if it's for some months, 2-3 months ahead of time, and maybe probably use that to offset the bills for the first 2-3 months that the families will be coming in, and while the husband starts working. But she didn't do that. She didn't do the proper planning. She did not see that as anything, because she felt like once I arrive abroad, I am okay with it. Anyhow, abroad day, we will survive. So that was what was happening. I said, let me just bring it to your notice in case you are planning to travel abroad, especially in the UK, because landlords are on their feet now, because they want to know if you are legally stay in the country before they give you an accommodation. And it is a crime to give out an accommodation to illegal immigrants if you are coming in as an illegal. So guys, this has always been happening, and I just thought I should share. Just leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if it's you have come across something like this before, and let me know your opinion. Please do not forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell for more interesting videos and other updates. I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Have a lovely day.